We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
At least here I can let down.
Pray, follow me.
Wow, wow. Look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifentia in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Derrin of this, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Well met.
Lots to do.
Always is.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I might nod off. I'm not careful.
Seems my days are more but toil.
Go on, have a look.
Have you found Gwifentia? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye. I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gryffindor. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apple.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will... My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Might as well hang about. I'm dead on my feet.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see? Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
Understood.
A customer then. That changes things. For supper. About time I draw that.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
It's obvious.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
What's more, our party is composed of quite a few men.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
You're in fine form today, Arisen.
Are you done collecting already? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till Darren's done as well, then head back, eh?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labours worthwhile.
One could...
No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use. I hope the scale cinder sees that tree of hers flourish.
I know just the person we need, and where we must go to meet with them. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. I'll take any chance.
Can't remember the last time my pockets been
I could use a bit of
Them nobles
I'm
do
fine near my
nothing.
orchard. I'd never leave.
Go on, have a look.
Pray, make for the jail and speak with Hugo. Perhaps he'll be willing to tell you the current whereabouts of his former comrades.
I'll have no part in this.
You'll pay for that!
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
We shall await you here, Master.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
What are ye doing here? Come to laugh at me, have ye? Suppose it must make ye feel a hero, seeing the man ye caught yourself sitting behind bars. But ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this, so I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for you.
I'm mistraining.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Some of it gets complacent. I train every day.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be.
Got to face it. No one's coming to my rescue.
Suppose I'd best get to work.
Stomach's growling.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun. This bodes ill. This is where I come when life
a long day.
This
isn't
worth my time.
For a fight.
I won't say no.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
It's not an item to be squandered.
Attack with a fell venom!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
harm shall come to you. Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Here we go again.
We fight. Understood.
Proud.
On my way.
When tart, be sure to avoid open flame.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
Lo! A ballista!
It's not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagined would be most beneficial in combat.
I'll take the knife off your desk for a minute.
So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, Sir Arisen? What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batal. I trust during his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill the Empress. In the name of caution, Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. There she will... My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody. And that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road. 'Tis my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fore. For you.
Shall we seek some answers? You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. The pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to... How might I serve you, Arisen? I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Is there aught this pawn might do for you?
I'd not leave it. She might have paid for this.
So well every day. That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Looking for aught in particular?
Very well. I shall return.
Pray, make... Cannot seem to place it.
We shall remain here.
My knees have been acting up of late. But Lanzo was just using me all along. My parents were killed by brigands. And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me. That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to...
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right, where should I tell them to find you? The empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path, is it? Fair enough. Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house south of the Pilgrim's Path.
It is good to be reunited. I'll go and open the chest.
Well met, sir.
I always just swear to see the sun.
This is lovely.
I ought to have enough for a few pictures.
Pray, make for the jail.
Wait, your equipment's coming.
I'll have nightmares.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the coral snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
If we've a destination in mind, an ox cart would get us there with little effort.
They are capable allies on journeys near and far.
Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while.
I suspect the villain will approach under cover of night. Are your preparations concluded? I am glad to hear it, and not a moment too soon. We have received word that someone approaches our location. Find a way to loosen the villain's tongue. I shall remain hidden till the opportune moment presents itself.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might you... Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. However, with this display you have earned my trust. In truth, she cannot die here. We must have her meet her, and in a place more fitting. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in this world? Tragedy. Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world entire.
Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred for her ideals, could achieve. Why, the flames of revolution would burn eternal. A worthy funeral pyre for an empress, wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must be made a spectacle of, that all Batal might bear witness and shed tears of blood.
So this was your aim. It all becomes clear.
On your knees! We have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So it was you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve, yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from bloodshed. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under arrest.
Sir Irmhild's was a vile plot. I only hope she is the last villain seeking to advance her aims through murder.
We pity Irmhild, but her ideals are not our own. We do not believe that Batal would be best served by a martyred Empress.
I shall escort Sir Irmhild to her cell. I cannot thank you enough for your aid in this matter, Sir Arisen.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This tavern is open to travelers of all persuasions. Aye, even pawns. So long, well, I'll be.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour. Food place, extract. I'm ready for patrol.
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Pray, make for the jail and speak with Hugo. Perhaps...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
What? Looking everywhere.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Follow me, if you would.
My bed.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
We go again. Battle cannot be avoided. Fight or die.
Of course.
dare I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
We have reached our destination. No harm shall come to you!
Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed or... It's been pilfered. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Well met.
The secret to my lustrous coat.
No sense dwelling on what others think. Interested in my wares?
I can't stand much more of
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power... However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than...
One other thing. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
How many ages have passed since I lost? Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of less. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes. Be it a hapless fate, then go. Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye, the gods sway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Face it, it appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit me since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what. Then I bid ye farewell. What a fell curse it is
Well met, sir. Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Can this arisen rise against fate? Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of Then I bid ye farewell.
Red Wolves, we're being hunted.
We've got them on the run!
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
We're under attack!
On my way! Well done!
We've an opening. Focus your attack.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Efficiency at its best.
Once more!
Pray, follow me.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. This is for you. I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harve Village, if you would learn from him.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Look!
Out! Knackers! Ice attacks will soon see this foe felled!
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round it. No harm shall come to you!
Thank you.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Let me get that.
advantage! Tusks are precious indeed! Let us endeavor to obtain one!
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? You must needs focus.
Allow me.
Asps attack with a fell venom.
Ice is not a threat to it. We may have to rethink our strategy.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
That went as... well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Longer than my arm.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for... Good morrow, everyone. Pray, call upon me again another time. The sun climbs high. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. The sun climbs high.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we... could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
'Tis worth considering, if we've the time.
I could die happy in a place like this.
Got to work trying to put bread on the table.
Love waiting. We shall await you here, Master.
You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. Lad Jada, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
The hours seem to fly when I'm in.
My fur's starting to thin.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Welcome.
There's simply nowhere better in all the town. Half as many lives.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but 'tisn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes.
which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though
Here's hoping I can find myself.
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Help! I'm in need of aid! I shan't let you get away.
What's this? You keep
I
your
shan't
knife,
let you get away.
and I take the rest.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. "'Tis done, master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire." like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
There you are. I was wondering when you'd show. Now, are you ready to aid me in sketching that griffin? Remember, you'll need to draw the fight out as long as you can. I must behold the creature from every angle if I am to coax it, lifelike, from the stone. Marvelous. Up we go, then.
Let us accompany Sir Fulvio and face this griffin.
We ought to follow close behind.
Positively splendid. Can it be? Did you use a Medusa's head just now, Arisen? Pray, show it to me. No, wait. On second thought, best not. But to think you would be in possession of such a thing. You certainly are full of surprises. I cannot thank you enough, Arisen. With this, I shall doubtless be able to chisel a griffin most glorious.
Quickly now. Our master beckons.
Understood. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labours. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? My word, this ox cart has been destroyed. Brought by the hands of the monsters. You ought to proceed with caution. On my way! Now's our chance to strike! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall! I am well aware of it.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe! No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud. So, Batal has a number of these statues as well.
We might use these statues as landmarks, Arisen.
There, Master! Knackered!
A focused attack or end this foe.
No harm shall come to you!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? I knew you would prevail, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
A result to be proud of. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
you your
You
entrails.
got me cornered. You just wait.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Shall we set it rolling?
Yes, Master.
Only through prayer can I further my good.
I'm not risking my life.
I always draw the short straw.
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could. Have a look.
Fishing my armor can wait till the morning.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wonder if there's any. I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
And I shall remain by your side.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but he... Here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
We must rest. Though the...
Interested in my wares? All seems well.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart, and we must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustine to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, it isn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment. What a glorious success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
On my way! Choppers, Master!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Of course.
Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist-deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wager that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? suppose that's how it goes. I go where the wind blows and the coin flows, cuz. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do...
We are reunited at last, Master. I hope we encountered trouble in the cave. Over here, if you please.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Always the same.
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is... more to her relationship with this publicly known.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
Right you are.
No mistakes today.
Well met.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
But the sea is strange.
All over now.
I'll not stand for this.
Now, that's not half bad, I say.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Interested in my wares?
Would you mind coming over here?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I'll pick that up. We might have needed it. Really coming down.
Take heart. The worst thing we can do is rent our equipment.
I will protect you.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
The enemy retreats.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapon sheathed.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we both work together for as long as we may.
A Cyclops!
You have my...
It seems our now opposed.
Might we not use their range to our advantage? I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
Be at ease. I am here by your side.
bit ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Outstanding. Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed.
On my way.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
We fight. Wow. Of course.
I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right. Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. How might I serve you on this dreary... Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
On my way! Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Any beast would grow ferocious when backed into a corner.
Master, are you unharmed?
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise. Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Melon harpies! Take care that they don't poison you! Poison is a nasty affliction.
Vocation proud.
I'll save you! Your aid is appreciated. I shall finish this for the Arisen!
Common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
A good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
Indeed. Here's hoping this remains our usual fare. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Are you particularly fond of this place, Arisen? We have made camp here several times now. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. The longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know.
Our master is a changeable sort, making a careful search one moment and charging recklessly into battle in the next. I was just thinking that.
Our foes thought to ambush us when we had settled down there, thinking that they had not reckoned on my presence. A focused attack ought end this foe.
No harm shall come to you! Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. my way! Campsite lies near here. I remember passing by it on my travels beyond the rift. Shall I guide us to it?
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course.
Good thing I've some meat in my pack. Be ready to strike the moment it takes the bait.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
How dare you! I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
I'll gladly stay a while. I've got wares of every ilk. I'll be gone on the morrow. Hope to see you again ere long.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Arisen, I... know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Would you like to know more?
We've made it then.
What's our first order of business, Arisen?
And nary a coin to show for it.
Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Could pick a better mind than mine, for aught in particular. Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall... have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
About time you came along. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens fend. I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate, if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Strange. I suppose our only choice is to venture inward.
I quite agree.
Arv boasts a clear view of yon structure risen from the deep.
Curiously, it does not seem to be of mortal make.
Only from Thursday.
Oh, well met.
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
All this worrying is giving me an aching back.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation to you as well. I will await you at his estate in Vernworth's noble quarter.
Over here, if you please.
Interested in my wares?
Nothing wrong with it.
It's a dreary life, this, for all its comforts.
What if I didn't leave the pot on?
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. I haven't the words. 'Tis simply a masterpiece. I shall be honored to pass this on to future generations. Let us give a thunderous round of applause for Master Fulvio, who has granted the world an unparalleled gift. And for the good Arisen, who aided him in his noble venture.
What a marvelous sculpture. The finer details are no doubt owed to our use of the Medusa's head.
Indeed. My own master and I failed to craft any plan so ingenious, and the result was markedly inferior.
I can scarce believe I carved this with my own hands. Thank you, Arisen. This would not have been possible without you.
'Tis a masterpiece and naught less. All of my other sculptures pale by comparison. Full glad I am to have entrusted this task to Master Fulvio, and you, of course.
Would you mind coming over here? That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?